Hello, this is Scott Norton with Black Rifle Training Group, and I'm joined with Black Rifle Training Group founder and president Matt Campbell and instructor Eric Howard. And we're going to talk about a few things today, especially concerning one of our more popular questions. But Matt, I was wondering if you could tell us about how did Black Rifle get started? When did it get started?
Sure. So 2018, I founded the company, decided to start a training group, and with my past history at the police agency and being involved with the SWAT team and so forth. So 2018 started Black Rifle Training Group. Kind of just sat idle for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and started coming up on retirement. Said, hey, time to get busy. Contacted some buds and got things rolling. Yeah.
Well, I thought it would be good, since one of our probably most prevalent questions that we get through our website and through Facebook and through just personal contact are new people to the firearm industry. Maybe they just want to get a pistol, something to protect themselves with. And Black Rifle offers two classes, a concealed carry class and then a basic pistol class. And so the main question that we get is, being a new person to the firearm area, I mean, which one do I take first? What's it all about? So I wonder if you could expound on that a little bit. Eric, tell us about our concealed carry.
Well, the concealed carry handgun class is a state mandated class. Basically, it's a requirement to get your concealed carry permit. Most of that class is a classroom portion where you're covering legal, when you can carry, where you can carry, what restrictions there are, all that kind of stuff. We do some basic pistol. We do some, positioning, some trigger manipulation, some sight picture, but it's very, very, very basic, just enough to get you out. It's only a 50-round course. It's actually a 40-round course, but we do 10 practice rounds with everybody to get them a little bit, but it's a very, very minimal shooting class. It's more the legal portion in order to get your certificate to get your concealed carry permit.
All right, so if I take the class and I pass it and I do the firearms course and I pass it, I have my concealed carry now, right?
No, you will get your certificate, which you then take to your sheriff's department, and you will apply through your sheriff's department, and they will be the ones to issue your concealed carry permit.
And roughly how long does that take?
It varies per county. It can take up to 90 days. So different counties, it varies which one you're in. It's also the cost varies per county, but it can take up to 90 days to get your permit once you turn in your certificate and fill out your paperwork with the sheriff's department.
Okay. Now, my understanding is we do classes for North Carolina residences, but we're looking into doing South Carolina residents, I'll get it out and say, too, as well. Is that correct?
We're trying to get that taken care of. Getting a hold of South Carolina and getting the permitting for that is taking a little time right now.
Okay, so
But
in the future,
in
the near future, seeing how the tack farm is right here at the South Carolina line, I can almost throw a rock into South Carolina. Black Rifle wants to offer that too for our South Carolina residents. All right, well, so Mac, what's the difference then between the concealed carry and, say, our basic pistol class?
So the basic class, we want to bring you in and get you familiar with the gun, with the handgun, and also get you familiar with yourself a little bit, and handling the gun, and just go over the basics. Your stance, sight picture, your trigger manipulation, those type of things, and just get you comfortable with the gun in your hand.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is the concealed carry classes, mainly classroom, legal, and stuff like that. So out of an 8-hour day, about how much time's in the classroom?
Probably 6 hours of its classroom.
Okay.
It's mandated by the state that you participate with at least 2 hours of legal only. So you have 2 hours of just a legal block, then we have another 2 hours of gun familiarization, and another hour and a half of trigger manipulation, sight picture, that kind of stuff, and then we're only on the range for maybe 2 hours at max. It's very little shooting actual. It's more the learning portion of when you can carry, where you're justified to carry once you get your permit.
And how's that differ with the basic class?
Basic's about 1 hour classroom, so you'd have about 7 hours on the range.
Okay, so a lot more shooting, a lot more trigger time.
Yep.
All right, here's the number one question. Which should a person take first?
I think it varies. My opinion, if you're looking at getting a pistol, then I would take the concealed carry class first, because once you get your concealed carry permit, then you can go into a gun store and buy a pistol with that and not have to go through getting a separate permit from the sheriff's department. So if you get your concealed carry pistol or your concealed carry handgun, you can take that little permit, go into a gun store, show that, and you can buy your pistol then without having to go back to the sheriff's department and get a separate buy purchase permit and then go back to the gun store. It also, I mean, you're going to have the opportunity to get that, so you can carry, once you take the basic class, you can carry that gun concealed wherever you want.
Okay.
So there's two sides of it, I think. You know, if you have someone that just wants to get familiar with the handgun, to maybe just have a gun at home for self-defense. So maybe they want to take the basic first. You know, so it's kind of 50-50 really.
Whichever they really want.
Yeah.
It both have their benefits. Some people are worried about taking the concealed class and passing the shooting portion. It's a very easy shooting portion for the concealed carry handgun class. So I mean, it's nothing they really have to work at hard to get to, but some people do worry about that. I had one lady that took the basic women's class from us first, then took the concealed carry class. So.
Okay. All right. Any other final thoughts about the two classes?
I think they both kind of have their place. They're both different classes. One is more what you have to do to get your permit, classroom portion. The other one is actual trigger time and learning the gun a lot better.
Yeah. The nomenclature of the firearm, and even all the way down to showing you how to clean the gun at the end of the class. So we do cover that also.
What about that person that's out there, and we've run across them, we see them at the range, and we're, our number one thing I think at Black Rifle concern is safety. And so what about that person that gets their concealed carry and says, hey, man, I'm ready to conceal carry, I'm ready to go, I'm a proficient shooter, and I'm ready to do this thing. What's your thoughts on that?
Come down and get the basic.
Definitely, because the concealed class does not make you a proficient shooter.
Yeah.
If that's the only training you've had, you've shot 50 rounds to your pistol. So that's it. I mean, it doesn't make you a proficient shooter. It gets you enough to know where you can pass the permit test, which is a very minuscule test. But to be proficient, you really need to do some more training on that pistol.
Okay, so train.
Yep.
We'd love for you to do it through Black Rifle Training. That's our desire. So if you'd like to know more about our concealed carry classes and our other classes that we provide at Black Rifle, go to blackrifletraining.com. Visit us on Facebook. We have a YouTube page, which you're on right now. If you'll please like and subscribe and pass this along. And guys, thanks. Appreciate it. See you at the range.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you.